Hi, Russell.
We went to play Gene's interview to Russell.
Good.
Hi.
Hello.
We got this big tape recorder. Who've we got on today?
Stevie Nicks.
Oh, I'm pleased we got you in your shorts finally. Good.
This guy had a stronger cheekbone structure, whereas he looked a little sterner look. That's him right there.
And he still works for the probation.
That's him looking at the lineup.
That's the guy that came up to me. That guy. That guy right there.
Okay, so we got a witness saying David Mack was there, and now we got a witness saying Harry Billups was there.
That's definitely him, though.
Amir Muhammad, a.k.a. Amir Muhammad.
Yep.
It's amazing.
What do you make of that?
I think it's a breakthrough in the case. I think this is another example of how incomplete the investigation is and how they have tried everything or done everything to avoid the truth in the matter. And I still, in my heart, believe that these types of clues and these types of statements made by witnesses need to be thoroughly followed up on. And I honestly believe that the players that we're talking about, David Mack and Amir Muhammad, are somehow involved in this case. And the department, time and time again, has avoided the truth. And when you add everything up, what other reason could there be? The reason being is because they do not want to expose to the public that Los Angeles police officers were involved in the conspiracy to kill Biggie Smalls.
The most amazing thing in this whole story is that Officer David Mack and Officer Rafael Perez have never been questioned in connection with the Biggie Smalls murder. Neither has Harry Billups, aka Amir Muhammad, who we tried to contact through his lawyer. If nothing else, their names should be cleared. The question now is, with Tupac and Biggie dead, will the killing machine carry on? There was a news report that Suge Knight had threatened Snoop Dogg, seen here together in Happier Days. Snoop apparently is now frightened for his life. We wondered if this document had anything to do with it. After a concert at Universal Studios, Snoop Dogg was attacked, kicked and punched by people working for Death Row. When asked by one of the deputies if he knew who had killed Tupac Shakur, Snoop said it was the man sitting next to Tupac. When asked if he meant Suge Knight, Snoop replied affirmatively. Suge Knight's prison has come back, giving us permission to film. But I'm having problems with Death Row, who I'm having to negotiate with to interview Suge Knight. I'm dealing with this man, Reggie Jr., seen here second left, who's been running Death Row since Suge Knight's been in prison. Reggie Jr. is the son of Reggie Sr., who we'd so much admired and interviewed in Compton. Reggie Jr. had followed in his father's footsteps and also became a police officer before running Death Row. I remembered what Hackey had said about Reggie Jr. They'd served as Compton police officers together.
If Reggie and I ever met one-on-one, I think it would probably be who's going to draw first.
The other unfortunate thing was that Reggie didn't seem to be a great fan of my films.
Because I don't want none of this Heidi Feist bullshit tape that you did, where you go and the whole thing was to show how you were so slick to get to Heidi, and everybody around Heidi was bumbling fools. And if you don't say that's how your documentary went on Heidi Feist, then you're not an honest man. And
well, I hope that this will
I don't want that to be.
I hope this will be a much better film than the Heidi Fleiss film.
I hope so as well.
Oh, you thought it was really bad?
I did say that. My whole point is, don't use us to get that type of work done.
No, I mean,
you just be straight with us, and we'll tell you what we can and can't do. A lot of things we don't mind speaking. We don't like speaking on the Tupac thing because that's an unfortunate thing that happened.
Unfortunately, Reggie was insisting that a Death Row representative attend the interview.
I mean, I would gladly take him in there, and it's just, that's not my decision.
Okay, well, see what you can do to help him get approved. And if you can't, then you can go. But I can assure you, Mr. Knight, or any guys that's I can probably even say any guys that's black in the prison won't be speaking
Why is that? Really?
I guarantee you that.